Gotta put the ice back on. Gotta put the ice back on. You feel me? Gotta see what the fuck we on. Y'all see what the fuck we on. It never took me this long to put on this motherfucking necklace. All right. Take a shot. Yeah, too many shots. You want a shot? Ooh, shit. Right, that's for sure. That's for sure. All right, all right. Okay, okay. And y'all already know what else I got. If you don't know, then you're about to know. shit. Thank you, Lord. Oh, God said so. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Stay with pre-rolls, stay with pre-rolls, yeah. Stay with pre-rolls, stay with pre-rolls, yeah. Stay with pre-rolls, stay with pre-rolls, yeah. This shit here, boy, I really want to finish this bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Boy, tastes so fucking good, smells so fucking good. Had a motherfucker beat down the fucking windows to ask what the smell was. But yeah, I ain't even naming this shit for y'all. I'm just pulling it off. Got that lilac diesel right here. And that Cool Whip. This shit is called Banapple Cream. B-A-N Apple Cream. It's a hybrid. That shit was $20. So good. Run it. Get the team, get them run it. This shit smells so good. It smells like some cake shit, but fruity. Like, so good. So good. Had to get Tahitian line since they ain't bring the 7s back yet. I didn't have to, but I had to. Y'all already know I had the blue bitch. Now I got the green bitch. In case y'all don't know what the green bitch is, that wild watermelon. I started to get watermelon gushers again. I was like, no. Quicksand. Y'all already know if I'm getting 7s, they $80. You know, I ain't getting nothing else like that. That shit could be $100. You know, you would never catch me doing that shit unless I really want to try it. Kira Gumbo Wale. Oh, they got the Valkyries on you? Isn't it their first season? But I should smoke that quicksand. I ain't gonna lie, I should smoke that quicksand. But we gonna hit that run it just to see what that bitch hitting for. And it's an indica. It smells like a fucking hybrid.
I'm Blake Sudiga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitin. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here, and who we'll see for our starting 5 for both teams.
This just smells so good.
And the trademark of both of these teams, strong defense. Gotta love it. What will that mean for tonight's contest?
Well, the coaches will have a big role. In a strength-on-strength matchup, game planning takes on added importance.
And one more thing about these teams, Brian, I mean, there is no shortage of effort.
Smith.
Great pass to set up the land.
Well, on offense, her team will take that all day. Melissa Smith, a skilled finisher on the inside.
Pass to Martin. There's a screen. Here's Bagbenley. And stolen by Hines Allen. A
Enrique Agumbawale on the wing. Puts it up from 7. Martin pulls it in.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
And this Dallas franchise once represented the city of Detroit, and that's where they won 3 championships.
Yeah, joining the league in year 2, 1998, they enjoyed lots of success in the Motor City. But then they moved to Tulsa in 2011, and then to their current home of Dallas in 2016.
Now here's Carrington. Outside Agumbawale.
Screen by Hines Allen.
To the paint. Can't hit from in close.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Outside Hayes. Here's Martin. Off target with the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's McCowan.
Pass to Hines Allen. 6 on the shot clock. The Wings with another miss.
It's been like so long since I had got like
outside Hayes.
I've been fucking with straight good day form.
Here's Billings, covered by Smith.
And I think that's because
and here's Fagbenle. McCowan. Fagbenle can't hit. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Agumbawale. Good on the shot.
That's the fearless mentality you get with Agumbawale. She's not going to shy away from contact inside.
I'm getting more from the money if I get 7.
Now Hayes. Here's Fagbenle. McCowan defending. And no good trying to get that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Wings. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter is on the way when we return.
Now, I was been supposed to get this strand, this run-it strand. I was been supposed to get this strand maybe like 2-3 paychecks ago, 4. But
and the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Wings, what do you guys think?
Not much room to operate on this one. A very tough D through 1.
But, you know, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Shot by Thornton, no good.
There was not a ton of congestion in the lane, and he could have done better, for sure.
You know, one interesting thing about the Valkyries, they have the same ownership as the Warriors.
And when you look at the dominant run the Warriors went on, that is the expectation for the Valkyries. It's a first-class organization that will spare no expense to win in Golden State.
Pass to Van Loo.
And here's Burton. From the arc, drills the three-pointer.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Agumbawale, good.
Just like all the best guards, the elite guards in the world, Enrique Agumbawale finds ways to score inside.
okay. Right there. Right there.
watched this three-point revolution over the last half-decade or so. Do you think we've reached our peak here?
I think so, Blake. I mean, when you look at the numbers, three-point attempts have been about the same since 2020.
And, you know, part of that, I think, defenses have really adjusted. They've done a nice job guarding the three-point line, so it's a little bit harder to get clean three-point looks.
Now here is Hayes. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two. That one on Agungawale. It's her first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And she can't get the first one. And she sinks the second. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside Agungawale. Pass to McCowan. Carrington. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And in 2023, Melissa Smith led the WNBA in defensive rebound percentage.
You know, defensive rebounding, it's not a skill we talk a lot about, but it's so important to end a defensive possession with the board. And Smith, she's as good as anyone at boxing out, securing the glass.
And that one misses.
Well, still early in her career, lots of room for Melissa Smith to grow, and that's scary.
Good on the second free throw.
A walking double-double. 6'4", Melissa Smith is an impact player, has a major effect on games.
Outside Hayes. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Van Loo, covered by Hines Allen. Van Loo can't hit.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Now here's Carrington. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Hayes.
Pass to Van Loo.
Back to Hayes. Now Fagbenle.
McCowan defending.
5 on the clock. Back to Hayes. Agungawale with the steal. Fast break. Here we go.
Now here's McCowan. And the basket by Carrington.
The center with the assist. You imagine standing at 6'7", McCowan has a clean view of the floor.
Here's Van Loo.
With 1 on the clock. Oh, no good. Trying to beat the buzzer. And the first half now in the books. Wings out in front, leading by 9. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Beat that big up. Whoop, whoop. Watermelon.
Never going to be able to stop what the
All right, let's hit this. Go.
And the third quarter about to get underway here. Now here is Hayes.
And just thinking about players that do it all, who would you say is the most versatile player in the league?
Alyssa Thomas, for me. She averaged 15, 10, and 8 last year. Pretty much unheard of in the W.
That was an insane year from Alyssa Thomas. She could have won MVP for sure. But I'm going to go with Nafisa Collier. I mean, she does it all. She's all WNBA in terms of defense. She's averaged 21 points a game. She can pass it. She can rebound it. I mean, just an incredible talent.
Just 5 to shoot. There's Agumba Wale with the 3. Hayes with it. Hayes. Now Fegbenle. Back to Thornton. The 3 is up. For 3, Tiffany Hayes.
McCowan with the rebound.
Dallas leading.
In a league of tall players, 6'7" Tierra McCowan still stands out.
And it's not just about her height, it's about how she uses it. Entering the 2024 season, McCowan has the best career rebounding percentage in league history.
Agumba Wale, no good. Some tough offensive sets and
need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Here's Martin. From outside the arc. And no good.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
You're not showing the comeback.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Back to Agumba Wale. There's a screen by McCowan. Wing shot on the way. Arike Agumba Wale with another miss.
Come on!
And here's Martin. Pass to Hayes. And here's Martin. Now Hayes. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside.
Getting great lift on her shot. Hayes can really drain him from 3.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Agumba Wale tries to snap the cold streak. And it's Billings with the rebound.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Now Martin. Inside. And it's stolen by McCowan. Three-pointer Hines Allen. He got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Wings out in front, up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. To the wing on the left. Outside, Agumba Wale. Pass to Smith. Rebound by Thornton. Outside Hayes. The crossover. Arike Agumba Wale with some nice deep. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Well, hopefully, from our standpoint at least, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
We can only hope. And there's the foul. It'll go on Hayes. That's her first foul. Outside, Hines Allen.
Ooh, that's it up.
Just 5 on the clock.
Pass to Carrington.
The 3.
The shot's good on the assist by Maisha Hines-Allen.
Putting those guard skills to work. Carrington with the quick trigger.
What the fuck is it not connected? Restart. Updates are underway.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Outside Hayes. Pass to Fagbenle. Over McCowan. Fagbenle can't hit. And they can burn some clock if they want.
And calm down. Get a little breather here, too.
Here's Harrington.
To the inside.
Takes it out to Smith.
For a pass the arc. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
So look at Smith showing off a little bit of range. She's good at going after those three-point opportunities.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Guarded now by Agunbowale. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Thornton.
For 3, Tiffany Hayes. The shot, no good. Here's Agunbowale.
Pass to Smith.
Misses the fadeaway inside.
Here's Martin, covered by Carrington.
To the middle. Here's Fagbenle. That shot off.
Good work defensively by Tierra McCowan. Pass to Agunbowale. Now here's Carrington. Agunbowale.
The 3-pointer off the mark.
Impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, just too much work and not enough time.
Here's Kayla Thornton from the arc.
Kayla Thornton, 3.
And so it's Dallas with the W. This one was up for grabs right until the dying second.
And you know, I think what stood out was they showed their character when it mattered, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
Fuck you, me. Everybody comment that, everybody slurs. Everybody comment that curry, yeah. Ice, the merge. Yeah.
Yeah, at least they addressed that.
Look, after that, we're next. So in case something happens to him, remember that time we talked about when we look at our pictures? Oh.
Let me see you run it. Let me hear you can run it. He's a man on the floor. Every day, let me know. Let me see you can run it. Let me see you can run it. Ha! What the fuck is up?
I remember that. I was like, I know.
Lights are on.
Firework going off in my face.
You start.
Get the hell out of there, dog. Like how they said, movie, like, it was just out of focus, that camera shot. Oh, fireworks tonight, guys, sorry. Oh, it's the guy from the... Yeah. I mean, is Ian trying to ram her up the road? What's he trying to do?
Maybe it'll be in the sleeve. Oh, skewers, grill. So many bright, hot, shiny things.
Yeah, anything could just go off. I like this adds to his paranoia.
Many ways to die.
Just get there. Forget your job.
No, don't get struck by lightning.
I want some electricity. Get over here. Is that the Scion or her sister Kim?
Yeah, must be.
Hey, get out of here, Phil. Get these off. Get that out of my face.
Get the car out of my face.
Gotta get one in, right, True?
I love how she's there. I love how defensive and on edge she is right now.
Yeah, get him out of here. On my last leg. Stop playing with that boy. Come on, let me get one.
No.
So close.
Is that what's gonna happen?
Ooh.
No.
Is it gonna be cannon fire?
Oh, mine into the face. I like this character too. Oh, that was
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5, down low. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Moody, and it's Green in at the center position. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Halliburton against Curry. Outside Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well indeed.
Outside Pajemski. Outside Butler. From deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Nembhard for three. Counted from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Now here's Nesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. Halliburton outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Pajemski. Curry with it. Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Now here's Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Siakam, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Green, the pass to Curry. Now Butler. Fires the three. Butler can't get that one to fall. Nembhard outside. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Indiana ahead, leading by a point. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Matherin. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Great body control allows Matherin to finish through contact.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Drives to the hoop. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Big break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And the second free throw is good. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Now here's Curry going inside. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
That's where Curry will cross you up. If you play him to shoot, he just drives it.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. What's the move? Next answer, please.
Don't know the difference.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Majemski comes in for Hield. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. .156 left in the first half. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Outside Payton. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You're creating space on his own. Halliburton with a sweet move to create enough daylight for the bucket.
Outside Majemski. Here's Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
No good on the free throw. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. And he sinks the second.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
Now here's Turner. Still without a bucket.
That's not bad. Sorry.
Back to Nembhard. Right side Mathurin. They set the pick. This one for three. Pajimski grabs the board. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tries again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jimmy Butler.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. That one misses. The Warriors trailing.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Good on the shot. Butler's got 5 now.
God, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
I forgot how it even happened.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
State has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at small forward. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Now here's Nesmith. He's scoreless.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside for Halliburton. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Sinks it from distance.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Pacers leading by 3. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Richard with the relocation to the floor he covers. Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
Run it.
And he makes a first. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Payton's checked in for Moody. And so he hits both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And so it's Haliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a one-point game. And stolen by Green. Pass to Curry. Outside Pajemski. Left side Butler. Five to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Curry for three. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Some solid defense from Butler.
Oh, I forgot.
Hits the trifecta. Pajemski's got his first 3 points of the game. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Now here's Turner. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Matherin. The shot, no good. Green with the defensive effort. Outside Curry. Curry takes it in. Haliburton with some nice D. There's the three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Warriors ahead. They lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, coming from an unlikely position, is the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Curry and Paz make up the backcourt. Green out there with Butler, and it's Moody in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Haliburton. They grab their own miss. Oh, got a piece of it. Indiana trailing here. Fires away from way outside. They grab their own miss. Outside Nesmith. Haliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. Takes a 3. Hits the 3-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 1.
I see ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now here's Pajemski. Outside Moody. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Curry against Haliburton. 1:49 left in the game. Pass to Nembhard. The 3. That one no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for paint. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
It's Pajemski on the wing. Nesmith covering. Fires from Siakam pulls. Got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Nice shot by Turner.
Wow, Turner just going off, stepping up and getting it done for his squad.
Oh, sweet move. Curry's shot is off.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
To the paint. Turner passes to Nemhart. Now here's Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. The 3. And nails the tray.
Great to see guys go back down under pressure.
They knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Fires in the triple.
An experienced and confident player. How about Green being the one to bury the big-time shot?
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Halliburton against Curry. Inside. Siakam finds Halliburton. There's There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Siakam. They set the screen. Another shot. Oh, he missed it.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And here's Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Can't get the 3 to fall. And now they decide to foul intentionally. No good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second and 2 is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everybody.
Oh, so the last wild watermelon bitch I had was a 0.3 gram vape. I thought it was like half. This a 1 gram bitch right here.
Come on inside. We're all here. You want to see it? I am here. You want to see it? We're real good. We're a good show, and it's a good cast. Come see the show. Come to the show. You want to see the show? Show.
Hit on with the folk, hit on with the folk, hit on with the folk, they gonna be begging for some what? Hit on with the folk, gotta let them know.
Style and substance in the GMC Sierra.
Go with cookies and spend all of my money. But I make sure I give some to me. See something. See something. See something to talk about. Something. See there's something. See there's something. Something.
This joint popped up. I didn't know nothing about it. A lot of people requested that we check this out. So we're gonna do that. This is another one where I have been running from the conversations. We go to this trailer. I don't want to go down so much.
I just wanna whoa.
Let me go into
Get you into with the fucking flow.
I didn't know people was talking about it like that. I just know like
let that bitch
said
go.
wanted us to check it out. I don't know.
I just wanna.
I don't know. There's a certain level of hype right out. I'm guessing there is if they want us to check it out. So let's see what the long walk is about.
I be smoking crack.
I'm Ray Garrett. You call me Ray. Green and Freeze.
Hey, what's in today? Walk with my game.
Inspire everyday people.
Smile, boys. You're on candid camera.
That was a gun for a second. I thought it was too.
The things out of your control. Think about your plan. Personally, I can't stop thinking about all that money.
There's a gun there.
Keep walking. Just keep walking.
Sign up for this contest. You fucking tricked them with the fucking song. Down to this. I thought this was like speed of 3 miles per hour. You get your ticket. Walk until there's only one of you left. What? It took me a while to realize the truth of this. Damn. You walk as long as you can.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At small forward, Zaire Williams. At point guard, D'Angelo Russell. At center, Nicholas Claxton. At forward, Cameron Johnson. At guard, Cameron Thomas. The head coach of the visiting team is Jordy Fernandez. And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. to number 11, at center, at 7 feet, number 32, Carl Anthony Towns.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams at the small forward. And for the Knicks, we've got Bridges. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Brooklyn with the ball. Got a piece of it. Thomas passes to Williams. Russell kicks to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by New York.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Some nice passing by New York here. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And he makes that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Hart. On deep, Brunson hits it from three-point range.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And the Knicks with possession here. Here's Brunson. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Comes up empty down low. Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Russell finds Johnson. Outside Williams. Back to Johnson. From downtown. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Hart. And he lays it straight in.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D, just asking to get burned.
Russell passes to Johnson. Back to Russell. Screen by Claxton. To the paint. Shoots over Towns. Claxton no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
The Knicks shooting their first foul of the night.
Charge to Nicholas Claxton. That's his first personal. First team foul. Karl Anthony Towns. At the line. One shot.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Here's Melton. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Precious Achiuwa. Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. There, the group New York will start the second round. And there it is for him.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win.
Kevin? A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
An assistant shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Towns checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Williams. There's 1:40 left here in the second. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Bridges misses. Nets trail by 6. Outside Thomas. Johnson outside. Over Brunson, and the Nets miss again.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Johnson against Brunson. Johnson outside. Thomas up top. From past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thomas got 5.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Pulls it from 20, and the bank shot is good. Brunson's got a second bucket tonight.
Knicks lead 17-12.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. New York ahead. They're up by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. So sorry. Give it up for the participants.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how it's been so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Williams at the 3. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Now, here is Russell. No scoring in this one. Williams looking over the floor. Thomas, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brunson outside. Williams against Anunoby. It's too hard. Brunson adds a 2-pointer. Rebound by Williams.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And here's Russell. Paxton is screen on Bridges. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Hart's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Get loud, man. On the court is your spot. It's time for teaser.
Chu is checked in. Then for the Nets, Wilson, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Johnson in for D'Angelo Russell. Johnson in the corner. Outside Wilson. Pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brunson the pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Johnson dishes to Williams. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Brunson outside. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 5.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Johnson surveying the floor. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Towns. And it's Brunson in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now, here's Anunoby. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And here's Brunson outside. A rebound by Johnson. Nets trail by 3. Outside Russell. Back to Thomas. Pass to Williams. Russell from long range. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Knicks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Not a secret that Brunson can turn it on offensively, so the defense can't give him that much cushion.
2 shots.
It's the first, and that gives them the lead.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
And a tough break is his 2nd attempt at the line. No good.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Here's Thomas. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. New York with the ball. They lead by 1. Towns a screen on Russell. Hanson with a clean look. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside Williams. Pass to Thomas. 1:19 left in the fourth. Good D by Anunoby. There's the 3. Traps in the tray. Anunoby's got himself going there. His first points of the game with the deep ball.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shot.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time.
On the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us the rules. You gotta dance like everyone's watching. Let's see what you got.
With an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down. Run our plays. We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Looking to get it going. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. The Knicks lead by 4. Now, here's Hart. Misses from close range. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Anunoby. Williams hits to Russell. That's to Claxton. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. They are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip.
Electric. Bridges getting the fans on their feet with that dunk.
35 seconds left in the game.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Claxton trying to free himself up. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Feel that rhythm, fans? Here's Jordi Fernandez.
Dennis, screen on Brunson. Russell passes to Claxton. Russell, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Russell, first personal foul. Third team foul. Mikal Bridges at the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. Russell passes to Claxton. So it's the Knicks with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
On your shit, niggas wanna die. And if it only you gonna die. Fill a little club if I have to. Bro, I really hope the motherfucker who really made the original Pookie Lean song is getting their fucking money. Cause this shit has really been going in lately. And bitches twerking to it and shit. Like, bitch, Do the Pookie lean. Like, come on. So I don't know. It was something like this. I don't know. It was something. Man, do the fucking Pookie lean, bitch. You wanna make fucking TikTok dances and shit. Like, get those stupid looking ass on, bitch. Aggravating. I can understand songs that were intended to have dances too, wasn't it? Might as well hit some more of that run it before I get off this bitch. Cause I got a Red Bull, but I'm gonna say that for tomorrow. It's a mini, so I'm throwing that bitch back right now. I started drinking around like 7. So I was like, nah, it's too early.
Let's meet your Philadelphia 76ers. At power forward, at 6'8", number 9, Kelly Oubre Jr. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'8", number 8, Paul George. At shooting guard, 6'4", number 5, Quentin. At guard, 6'3", number 0, Tyrese Maxey. At center, 7 foot, number 21, Joel Embiid.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Dunn in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, we've got Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Paul George, and it's Grimes in at the 2. Looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Booker. Durant with a screen on Maxey. And Booker puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Outside Oubre. Embiid high post. 17-foot shot on the way. It's hauled in by Beal.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pass to Booker. The 3 is up. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
George scanning the floor. Shoots from 12. Bradley Beal puts it in. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
It's good on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Now here's Embiid. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen. Shoot 2.
No good on that one. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
He's off on the second. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So, at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer. George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Back to Booker. Durant for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Your Sixers ESP.
Making some changes. Plumlee's checked in for Richards, and it's Allen in for Kevin Durant. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Edwards, a pass to Maxey. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end. Always in attack mode.
Pass to Beal. On the take. The rebound by Yabusele.
Man, I can't believe he blew blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
A nice shot by McCain.
Always able to see the complete floor. Max, great vision.
Screen by O'Neal. Beal with it. Fires at the elbow. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Phoenix out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
We've got Edwards. Joel Embiid is out there with Butler. And it's McCain in a 2-guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Ryan, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. And so it's Phoenix with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And, yep, it's good. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
Here's Beal. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Such a tough guard. I mean, Beal mixing it up inside, coming out on top in that battle.
Here's Butler. Embiid a screen on Jones. And here's Butler outside. O'Neal pulls it in. We've got 1:13 left to play in the half. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's see the move. To left feet there.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for O'Neal. Dunn comes in for Allen. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Gillespie is subbed in for Jones. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Bona. Here's Grimes. Still no points. George for 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Nice rhythm rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
And here's Durant. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. Tips it. Controls the rebound and the putback. Booker's got 5.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Maxey surveys. And he's off from 17. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Suns ahead. They lead by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Katie, you were so on top of it defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
We're so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Thanks, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan at-court shot from live. They're measuring up that shot.
How long I have played this shit, boy. This is regular games. Conference finals. About to go to the finals. Bitch! Oh, I got a ball in my hand. Ha!
Wait, what? This? No, that's. I have so much respect for you. Like, I have so much respect for you. Like, I would look like. What's up, Cindy? I'm proud. I told him
Can you explain how terrible it is to not listen to a dean?
It's pretty bad. Not listen to you. When you are probably not doing supervision.
Smoke crack in this room, that means you gonna die.